It is our kickoff to soccer for the 2022 season. Maple Grove and Champlin Park, two of the top Northwest Suburban Conference girls soccer teams meeting tonight live here on CCX. Welcome to Champlin Park High School in Brooklyn Park. John Jacobson and Sig Lagery for tonight's coverage. Each of these teams eliminated by Mounds View a year ago. Maple Grove losing in the section championship. Champlin Park losing to the Mustangs in the section semifinals. Both lost some good talent to graduation a year ago, but both bring back some excellent players that are going to take the pitch here tonight.
Yes, they are. When you talk to both coaches, you get the feeling of they're very comfortable at this stage with their players. And we asked them, what do they have to work on? And one said everything, and another one said, well, in our communication in the back, because we got 3 new defenders. But overall, they're very confident, they're very happy with the play so far, which is really unusual this early in the season, because they're always hearing about, well, we got to work on this, we got to work on that. But they're ready to play. They're very anxious to play each other. They know they're going to have some tough competition, and it'll be a fun match to watch.
Maple Grove comes in 1-1 on the season. They lost to the defending state champion Stillwater Ponies in their opener 1-0, and then defeated Osseo 5-0 in their conference opener on Monday. Champlin Park 2-0. This is their first conference match of the year. They have 2 non-con wins over Holy Family and Roseville, both shutout wins for the Rebels. Second year for them on the turf field, and excited to be back out here again in 2022 under Coach Keith Pavelka. Another good side for them.
Number 18, the junior defender, Carissa Brew.
Maple Grove last year finishing second in the conference, and Champlin Park 5th in the league in a very top-heavy conference. There were some outstanding teams right at the top of the league, including Centennial, who won the conference and went on to finish second in the state in Class 2A, losing to Stillwater in the championship game. Sarah Martin, the last player to be introduced for Champlin Park, a captain and outstanding goalie, and we'll be talking more about her as the night goes on. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll start this one. Maple Grove, Champlin Park Girls Soccer, next on CCX. Very warm last day of August. Temperature in the upper 80s. Not a cloud in the sky as we get ready for this match between the Rebels in the navy blue and white and silver trim against Maple Grove in the white with the crimson. I mentioned the first conference match of the season for Champlin Park and the second for Maple Grove. Boys match to follow. Also live tonight on CCX. Jay Wilcox and Sig Lagery with a call of that one. Let on for 7 p.m. And we are set to go. Maple Grove with the first possession of the game. They've got an outstanding midfielder, Sig, and Paige Conlon, number 5, at 28 goals a year ago as a second-team All-Metro player. And she'll put it into play here on the free kick. We'll play next year at the University of Minnesota. Bella Hanna is the goalie for Maple Grove. We'll give you all the starters in a moment. Kahlo will drive it on net, just wide of the net. It'll be a goal kick for Maple Grove. The starters for the Crimson. Bella Hanna, as I mentioned, the sophomore in goal. The rest of their starters today: Kendall Quall, Maddie Raymond, Kelsey Wentland, Hallie Q, Franny Gostansky, Avery Toms, Haley Nord, Riley Lloyd, Stella Retram, and Julia Lewis. Possession for Champlin Park. But they're now unable to control, and it's over to Maple Grove. Randy Kostanski pushing it up the left side a little too far, and it'll roll out. The starters for Champlin Park tonight: Sarah Martin in goal, Olivia Mell, Paige Kalla, Leah Anderson, Kylie Scott, Abby McEwen, Jordan Volstead, Sam Blahoviak, Riley Ping, Carissa Brew, and Ivy Reichel. Abby McKeon so far has been their top scorer. Again, just 2 matches, but she has 2 goals already. Blahoviak and Kalla have their other 2 goals. And from Maple Grove, Stella Retram already with 3 goals, all coming against Osseo on Monday. Lola Hetland and Julia Lewis, the other goal scorers in that match. Maple Grove trying to push it out of their own end. Midfield and forward group is pretty good for Champlin Park. Kalla had it for a moment, but run off the ball, and now Champlin Park will reset. Back at the midfield, intercepted briefly by Maple Grove, and then the Rebels get it back. Riley Ping put it to the middle of the field, cleared out there by Toms. And now onto the foot of Riley Lloyd.
Nice pass.
Off the right side. This is Q, the sophomore. Pushed to the sideline there by Reichel. It's out of play. It stays with Maple Grove. It's a terrific pass to get Maple Grove deep into Champlin Park territory here, Sig.
That was a very nice pass up the sideline, just right past the midfielder, and she was off to the races.
Kostanski trying to get a steal there for Maple Grove, couldn't do so. And possession now for Champlin Park, broken up though, as Volstead had it taken away up front, and now back in Champlin Park control at midfield. Pushing left side. Too far out in front of Julia Lewis, though, and it'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. Just underway here, a little over 3 minutes played here in the first half. And Champlin Park unable to complete that short pass along the sideline, and it's a turnover. It's over to Maple Grove. They'll chip it in front, and Crimson player going down, and they're going to come back to Martin. And a foul there. Martin gets her first touch on the ball. Plays it out to midfield. Kylie Scott, and then back, and then punched ahead across midfield. Ball passed it to the left side. It's across midfield now.
Yeah, you can see already both teams are challenging each other. They're attacking the ball.
Waits for the ball for the Crimson, and unable to catch up to it in time was Lewis. And it's out of play. Another goal kick coming for Champlin Park. Martin will play next year at the University of Minnesota. Rolls this one out. 2 shutouts start the season. Good little step move there initially by Reichel, but then Maple Grove picks it off. And this will be out of play, Maple Grove possession.
Yes, here, behind. Stay hold, no turn. Stealth. Push long.
Curved toward the goal, but wide, and Martin will let it go wide of the net off the foot of Lloyd. The goal kick for the Rebels. Out of midfield. Scott dropping the pass back, trying to get their return pass up to midfield. The Rebels were, and that was broken up. Back comes Lloyd for Maple Grove. She'll stop now. Drop it back, driven to the middle by Q, and then deflected wide, not a play. And yet another goal kick coming for Champlin Park.
Interesting how she sets up these goal kicks deep in the goalie area. Usually you see him place it on the line and play it from there, but that's what she's comfy with. That works.
Headed by Kalla, but taken away by Maple Grove. Nord on the left side. Her pass trying to feed Lewis is too far, and she was cut off there by Leah Anderson of Champlin Park. And Anderson with a throw in here. Intercepted by Maple Grove, but right back out of bounds. So do another throw in. And the Rebels let it go deep and over the inline, and another goal kick for Martin. Short pass this time, gets it out to Reichel on the left. She'll try to advance Champlin Park up the field.
Tough to do because you got the Crimson players up there marking close and getting in the way. I'll try it on the far side.
Out to midfield, but out of play on the long pass attempt. Maple Grove will have the throw in. Grazed on the header there by Lewis. Martin had it come on net to her, and she sends it out of bounds. Well, that way over the fence, almost to that townhome development over there. Go get on that, Fig.
Yeah, I'll get that for you.
So the throw in here for the Crimson. Get deep here into Champlin Park territory, but then the Rebels turn the Crimson over there.
Nice
takeaway.
takeaway.
Aggressive though, and they are able to get a shot away, but it'll roll wide and out of play. Goal kick Martin. Closest thing we've had in the opening 8 minutes to a scoring chance, and even that was well wide of the net.
Yeah, that one barely got on the stat sheet.
Out to midfield. Blocked there by McKeown and able to get it across midfield. Back it comes. McKeown trapping it there. Playing it to her left to Reichel. Midfield and off. Well, the Champlin Park player ping and a throw in coming from Maple Grove. This is Q. Fielder trying to trap it there was Retro. Now onto the foot of Nord, number 20. Got some space for herself. Set it up, go back to Raymond. And Maple Grove look to attack. Move on the left side by Lloyd to get past the defender, but then lost control of the ball. And Champlin Park gets the throw in. So other than that first, minute of play or so, the ball has been in the Rebels' zone the entire half here in the first 9+ minutes.
Yeah, you're right. I've been noticing that they've been really doing a great job of getting the takeaways, attacking the ball, keeping control, not giving the Rebels any opportunity to set up a good passing play.
Following Maple Grove gives Champlin Park the free kick here, and it's Martin who takes it. He's got a strong leg, he'll push it across midfield. And Tom's back out to midfield for Maple Grove. Back on the move they come again. To Sorbel. Feeds it on to her right to Nord. And a great pickoff there by Champlin Park's Jordan Bolstead. The one senior that Coach Keith Pavelka said, we lost 3 of our 4 defenders back there, but Bolstead, the captain, will move to a center backing position, but experienced player, great to have back on the D.
Yes. And he said that she is a good communicator, and that's what he's looking for.
Ball crossed to the middle and cleared away by McKeon. Maple Grove deep and picked off. Park had possession for a moment. Now they do again. Johoviak. Short pass to Kala. Sends it up to the middle of the field. And then a takeaway as Raymond was shadowing Mel, unable to take it away from her. Back down. Rebels though. Collision whistle, and I think this is going to be a Champlin Park foul on the Rebels. And a free kick coming for the Crimson. This Qual play next year at the University of St. Thomas. Second team All-Metro player a year ago. Great defender for the Crimson. Header by Champlin Parks. McKeon in the midfield area. Maple Grove with possession again. Onto the foot of Nord. Cleared up. Kala able to step in front of Gostansky, pick it off. Kala rolls it toward the net. Hannah out and able to get to the ball well ahead of the attacking player Kylie Scott of Champlin Park. Hannah, sophomore, is her second touch on the ball. Able to clear it up. Right side near midfield. Nord puts it across midfield, but it's picked off there by the Rebels. Unable to keep the ball in play was Reichel, a freshman. And we get a substitution for Maple Grove. Johnny Kang, number 15, will come in. And Champlin Park's got 3 players ready to come in, but they're going to have to wait a moment. Volstead clears it across midfield. Header by Raymond, out of play. Throw in for Champlin Park. And now we'll get the substitutions. Amara Easley coming in, along with Kyla Ketting and Mia Schellenberg.
Number 21, Mia Schellenberg.
You can't take out all 11, but you certainly want to try to keep your players fresh and hydrated on a day like today, Sig.
Absolutely. You'll see a lot of substitutions coming into this game for that reason.
Maple Grove pass across midfield to Q. Shadow time, a great defense there by Reichel. Aggressive, the freshman. Maple Grove's got to reset. Now driven across midfield. Deflected by Retram. Retram trying to muscle her way past Reichel. And off of Reichel and out. The throw in for Maple Grove. Nord, the senior forward, will get it in, and Retram unable to control. It's back to Champlin Park. John Jacobson, Sig Lagry, high school soccer tonight. Our first match of the season on TV. Got our season opener in football tomorrow night. Volleyball last week. And back at it, Sig.
All sorts of stuff going on.
Absolutely.
And we have some good matches for soccer coming up in the next few weeks.
Picked off and cleared away by Volstead. And Qual pushed it back to the left side. Header missed there by King. This was on net, but not much of a threat as Martin able to get that rolling ball.
Yeah, I think she was trying to get that ball to her other forward, but missed. And it goes easily into the keeper.
High kick to midfield, a little past easily. Was the intended target there. And Maple Grove with possession. Ball on the back end, dropping it back, or has it rather. Got the pass from Raymond. And across midfield, out of play, throw in Rebels.
Substitutions in for the Rebels, number 3.
Abby Oakland and Lola Hetland, numbers 2 and 3, in for Maple Grove. And for Champlin Park, Sophia Blanchette, number 3, and Lila Bombardier, number 7, coming in. Still scoreless here, a little over 15 minutes into the match.
Well,
Nothing really that we call a scoring chance yet, Sig, on either side.
One kind of, sort of.
Right.
That's about it. No, but that's what we expected. You know, the battle in the midfield, good defense, preventing the other team from getting any good quality shots.
Turnover by Champlin Park. Maple Grove with a chance here, crossing pass, and then
Just missed.
yeah, couldn't quite get it on net, and the ball deflects wide of the net. Almost picked off, and then taken back by Champlin Park's Schellenberg. Job by the freshman, then driven deep and out of bounds. Martin able to get that ball kicked in deep by Kelsey Wentland. Here's a look at it again.
Nice cross, and just couldn't quite get it on the foot of that other forward.
And Hetland just unable to direct it on net onto Martin. So we play on. Going down was Easley. And a foul on Maple Grove. Free kick for the Rebels. Long free kick headed back by Maple Grove. Champlin Park's trying to reset from the midfield area. Anderson up the right side. Ball gets deflected back to the middle. Kala turn and a spin past King, and does, but can't get past the second player, Toms. Bree Toms will play next year at North Dakota. A lot of players on both sides are going on to play soccer next year.
Yep, that's a good sign.
Only at the Division I level. All across midfield, race for the ball. There's a chance for Maple Grove, and then Rebels able to get back to it. And Martin comes out and grabs the ball away.
Well, we talk about timing. She came up there and just got those hands up there just in the last second to prevent that ball from going in.
Hedlund looked briefly at a breakaway, and then getting back defensively was Volstead, and then Hedlund had another chance, but then Martin, that height helps, right? He's a little tall enough to be able to get up.
Watch this.
And get the ball.
Little, then comes up there and says, thank you. I think I'll take that one.
So there is her first scoring chance here of the match. Comes near the midway point of the first half. At midfield. Here's Kala. Short pass onto the foot of Bombardier. And return it to Kala. Gets an opportunity. Now Bombardier had it and got run off the ball by Q. Well defended by Maple Grove. It's out of play. Throw in for Champlin Park as Reichel will put it in. We've got a substitution for the Rebels. Mackenzie Lee, number 13, in for the first time tonight. She'll replace Anderson. Reichel's throw in. Gets the ball back to the middle of the field, and Maple Grove takes possession. King, then touched ahead by Nord. Rebels retake possession. Get it back to Reichel. Punched in the air, high over the head of the intended forward Ketting. That gives Maple Grove possession. 17 is Boyd, had foot on the ball, and now it's Champlin Park with the ball back. Here is Kala. Creates some space here, puts the ball in the middle of the field, but nobody for the Rebels there. And King able to play it out to her left for the Crimson.
Had the right idea, but didn't have the support troops.
Had a forward in, but she was deeper with the ball. Obviously, you could see there was no one there in a Navy jersey. So Maple Grove on the run again. Trying to put the first one on the board here. Goes wide off the foot of Oakland. And we'll get a throw in for Champlin Park on far side, deep in their own end here. Q. Passing it to the right to Nord. Up the right side. Hetland is the forward there. Too far for her, out of play. Goal kick Martin in Champlin Park.
Substitution for the Crimson, number 14, Franny Gostansky.
Franny Gostansky, a senior midfielder, number 14, back in for Maple Grove. King will get a rest. Goal kick comes to near midfield. Push to the right by Blanchette. Onto the foot now, Bombardier. Lost it, and then regaining possession for the Rebels was the captain, Bullstead, across midfield with it. Maple Grove on the back end takes possession. Kelsey Wetland. Well, and her sister number 13, Marissa, both on the team. Now here's Maple Grove with a chance again. A little hesitation and a good stop defensively by Ketting to stop the scoring try from Oakland. Another shot that gets deflected by the Rebels. So we'll ride, who was it off of last off Champlin Park. We'll get our first corner kick of the match. Get substitutions first.
Substitutions for the Rebels.
Conley Scott and Olivia Mell coming in, along with Riley Ping. And for Maple Grove, Star Retram back in, along with Julia Lewis.
And like we said before, getting the players in and out so they can get out, rest up, get some water.
Lewis here will take the corner kick. In front too far, past the far post. And this will roll it out on the other side. So, nothing hurt for Champlin Park. They'll get the throw in. Grove trying to take possession of the ball. They do. Here's a chip toward the middle. A little pass to Lewis. Ball is loose. Lewis has it, trying to turn with it. Long shot. And this will go high and wide and out of play. Martin's been busy in the first half, although not a lot right at her than the one chance, but has had plenty of goal kicks here in the opening 23 and a half minutes. Maple Grove with possession again, then picked off by the Rebels. Grove trying to send it deep to Retran and then cleared away by Bolstead out of play. We get a goal, rather throw in for Maple Grove.
Yeah, the Maple Grove forward got away with a push that time, but nothing was called.
Throw in will come to Oakland. Go pretty well there, and ball gets deflected up the sideline, and Champlin Park will retake possession. Rebels have not been able to get much going at all here in this first half.
No, that was a 2-on-5 almost. And that one kind of ran out of steam. Now they're going to have a throw in. There'll be a time to regroup after the substitution.
Abby McKee and Sam Blahoviak back in for Champlin Park. Throw in comes to Scott. Able to turn with the ball. Ball cleared away then by Urchel.
Now we're even up on the pushing in the back fouls. See, eventually everything evens
That's
up, right?
Absolutely. Rebels get the throw in.
You know, I like the way the players are just really attacking the ball. They're not waiting for anybody to make a move on them. They go right after them, both sides.
Pass slides past Mel and gives a throw in for Maple Grove. Opportunity for Champlin Park. Kala got free briefly and the ball taken away. And then that pass too far in front. Well defended there by Maple Grove. Kala broke free momentarily.
Yeah, but they reacted pretty fast.
Yeah, Alex Urchel was the defender who came back and made a nice play. Ball comes out to midfield. Grove with possession very briefly, and then back into the feet of Champlin Park. Here is Kala. Jettled there by Toms. Drives it on net, and the save, the ball loose, and then getting back on it was Hannah. Best scoring chance tonight for Champlin Park. Look at it again, Sig.
Good play down there. That was actually a much better shot than I thought.
Reichel on the throw-in. Giving it to Scott. Scott gets some free space. Trying to push the ball out right side to Mel. But too far out in front of her. And taken by Kelsey Wentland. She'll get it back. Drive it toward midfield. Down to the foot of Sorbel. And Sorbel passing to Hetland, but it got picked off. Intercepted by Reichel. Driving it ahead, trying to get it up to Mel. Mel not going to be able to chase it down. Throw in Maple Grove.
I thought that might be close to a offside, but it wasn't called. So I think she was barely onside.
Here comes Scott crossing it. Ball gets deflected. It got stopped there by Quall.
In the last 5-6 minutes, Champlin Park has been taking over possession, and they are now the aggressors.
Right now into 12 minutes to play here in a scoreless first half.
You're good, Abby, you're good. Drive the line, take help.
Crimson throw-in. Here it comes with Julia Lewis. And intercepted there by Carissa Brew. Drives it deep and out of play. Throw in Crimson.
Keep it up, Luke, keep it up. Keep working, Abby.
Haley Norden replacing Hetland for Maple Grove.
Let's go, Blue, let's go. It's open, White. Keep it on. Press on,
Go.
Crimson pass to midfield.
Go, Frank.
Here's Kostanski. Retram trying to get it back to Kostanski and does. She'll drive a long shot in on Martin. It's off the crossbar. Ball is loose in front.
Oh my.
And taken away by Champlin Park. Good play defensively there by Reichel to help out her goalie Martin, who went for the shot off the crossbar, but then was out of position. And well defended by Reichel to keep any rebound try away. Look at it again. Off the crossbar.
And straight down. That was dangerous.
And Reichel able to shield off Nord from getting a scoring chance. Free kick here coming, though, for the Crimson. With a good position here for Lloyd. Lloyd up high. Martin deflects it away. Steps right in front of Retram and knocks it out of play. Throw in far side for the Crimson. They quickly get it back into play. Trying to take advantage of a little momentum here. Put it out in front. Ball is loose. Martin gets to it. Looks like we had a offside call. A lot of action here in the last minute.
Well, you said you wanted to see more scoring chances.
Yeah, well, we've had that, right? 3 pretty good ones here in the last 11 minutes after not much the first 17, 18 minutes. But one remains scoreless. 9.5 minutes to play. Reminder again, Champlin Park, Maple Grove. And boys soccer coming your way tonight a little after 7 on CCX, also live here from Champlin Park High School. Talking to Keith Pavelka before the match, how much he enjoys this turf field. I talked right at the beginning about the second year of turf here. And now this was a field that would really get chewed up by even middle of the season. If you had a rainy night for either soccer or football, it was not great the rest of the season. And turf field, which almost all of our local schools have gone to now. Has been a great get for the Hennepin schools. All 5 of them last season getting turf fields.
Is there any team or school left that does not have
of the schools that we cover, Brooklyn Center High School is the only one that still plays on grass. Here's a shot away, but wide of the goal on the shot by Haley Nord. Yeah, Tutino Grace and Champlin Park were the last ones to get turf. Brooklyn Center not with any turf. We'll see Centers actually in football this Friday night. The Tri-Metro Conference, but all the other schools that we cover here in CCX all have turf. Opportunity here for Champlin Park, a shot away, and Hannah has to be alert. Maple Grove has lost Kylie Scott there, and Scott able to get free and got a really good shot on net here. Look, little maybe miscommunication or hesitation between the 2 defenders. That allows Scott a chance to get a shot on net, but Bella Hanna, the sophomore, able to make the save.
She stood her ground and came up with a big save. Yeah, you can see that momentum for Champlin Park has really increased the last 6-7 minutes.
Returning for the Rebels, number 6, Malia Anderson.
Malia Anderson back in for Champlin Park, number 6. We're going to throw in here by Riley Ping. Play next year at Bethany Lutheran. And Mankato, here's Kala in front. Got to run off the ball, and Maple Grove able to get the ball to midfield, but picked off there by Volstead. Volstead then over and trapped by McKeon. McKeon has it taken away. Possession for the Crimson. Here comes Nord. Really Nord, and it's blocked by Volstead. To the sideline, nice job keeping it in there by King. Excuse me, by Q. And out of play. Throw in for Champlin Park. Whistle and a foul on Hallie Q. And a free kick for Champlin Park. Trapped downfield there by Scott. Scott tried to move it ahead to Mel on the right side, but that was broken up nicely by Kelsey Wentland. There's 6 minutes to play across midfield, out of play. Throw in for the Crimson.
Well, wholesale substitutions here.
Easley, Blanchette, Lehman, Madsen, Ava Madsen, the freshman, and Ketty all in for Champlin Park. Crimson throwing under 5 minutes to play in a scoreless first half. Driven on net on a bounce. Martin handles it easily. In the air, knocked down by the Crimson. Driven across midfield and sent right back by Maple Grove. Played by Urchel, able to get it across midfield. Maple Grove trying to set up on the offensive attack here. It comes to Nord. Nord taken back by Champlin Park. Lehman and then Anderson doing the work. Goal kick, Champlin Park. Played by Anderson. Out to midfield. Pass ahead to Amara Easley. Easley shadowed there by Kelsey Wentland. Easley still with it though. Drop it back. Park will set up back toward midfield and then ball intercepted. Takeaway for Kostanski, but then Champlin Park getting it back. Trying to turn is Blanchette. Fires it up the right side. Too far for Easley, out of play. Throw in Maple Grove. Sigler, though we've had, I would say, 4 good scoring chances, 2 on each side. You get the feeling like one goal could very well win this one tonight, right?
I agree. I got a feeling 1-0 could be the final.
Yeah.
Both defenses are just too strong. Here we go.
Pass ahead, too far ahead for Nord. Throw in for the Rebels. Coming from Anderson. Trying to get it for Collins. Bounces over her head. And back out to midfield. Madsen had it, lost it.
That time they called it.
And so a foul on Maple Grove. Pushed off the ball. Get a free kick here right from midfield. Bolstead drive it down the middle of the field. Header by Maple Grove by Sorbel. Kostanski able to keep it away from Blanchette. Play it to midfield, but onto the foot there of Anderson of Champlin Park. Nord comes in for the Crimson and takes it away. Good aggressive play from Nord. And then a good play on the other side. Lehman, the takeaway, but give you a whistle for a foul. A little push there on Sorbel, and it's a free kick for Maple Grove. It'll be taken by Quall. Just over a minute to play in the first half. Ball driving it deep, ball chipped ahead then by Kostanski. Battle for deep. Another shot away, and Martin jumps on top of that. Arnold drive it low out to midfield. Blanchette. DeCalla. Pass back to Blanchette, trying to get it to Kalla, and does. Kalla trying to run through the defense, getting free, a shot away on a goal. Paige Kalla with 28 goals a season ago, a 4th-year starter for Champlin Park. And she gives the Rebels a 1-0 lead with her 2nd goal of the season. That was beautiful. Great pass, too, from Sophie Blanchette.
Watch the pass coming right to her on the run. Splits the defense, gets a shot. Keeper is not going to get that one. What a great setup that was.
Comes with 21 seconds left in the first half.
So now we may have to eat our words, John.
Yeah, that it's going to be more than 1-0?
Yeah.
Well, we got 40 minutes to change that, right?
Yeah. That was a great play.
That was terrific. Final seconds here. Rebels aren't going to be able to get anything going. And well defended by Kalla there. And that'll be it for the first half. Exciting finish for Champlin Park. Terrific goal in the final half minute. Kalla, the all-state player, getting her team on the board. Halftime here at Champlin Park High School. It's Champlin Park 1, Maple Grove nothing. More soccer on CCX after this.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Northwest Suburban Conference girls soccer tonight on CCX. It's Champlin Park leading Maple Grove 1-0. Halftime here at Champlin Park High School. John Jacobson, Sig Ligrees. We look at highlights from the first 40 minutes of play here tonight. And Sig, not a lot going the first, almost half of the first half. But then there was some pretty good action after that. And some good scoring chances on both sides. Sarah Martin coming up with a save here. And at the other end, Hannah making the save on the long shot there and able to cover up on the ball as it briefly got away from her. But each team with a couple of good scoring chances there in the last 22 minutes of play. This one off the crossbar, then well defended by Reichel to keep the Maple Grove player away from the ball. Good scoring chance here as Maple Grove defensively had a breakdown, and Hannah able to make a big stop on Kylie Scott. And then a great give and go here under 30 seconds to go. Paige Kala to Sophie Blanchette, back to Kala, splits the D, and then a great up-footed shot past Hannah and into the net with 21 seconds remaining to give Champlin Park the 1-0 lead that they have. As we look at the score, the shots, and the shots on goal. And fouls 5-2 in favor of Maple Grove. But overall, pretty even, Sig, even play.
Very even until the very end. I mean, that pass play in connection was, all the constellations and the planets have to line up just right so you can get that pass right on her foot and not lose the stride. That one goes into the playbook of here's how you do it.
For Maple Grove, I don't know if they need to do anything differently in the second half. You saw they had a couple of good scoring chances and had long stretches of play where they really kind of dominated ball control. They just need to be able to put one past an outstanding goalie in Sarah Martin.
Yeah, I think Maple Grove, I don't think they're going to do a whole lot different. They're doing a great job of attacking the ball, moving it well. But they gave up the momentum to the Rebels late in the half, and they kind of took over. But it has been, very close, very back and forth. Like I said, a lot of attacking the ball, a lot of movement around it. No one gets more than 2 or 3 touches before somebody's in there and takes it away from them. So it's been entertaining.
Paige Kala has given Champlin Park a 1-0 lead. More soccer on CCX after this timeout.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Hot night in Brooklyn Park. 88 degrees near 6 p.m. on this Wednesday night. John Jacobson, Sig Ligrees back for the second half. High school girls soccer, our first TV match of the year. It's the third match for both of these teams. Champlin Park leading Maple Grove 1-0. Crimson coming in 1-1 on the season. Champlin Park 2-0. Still have not allowed a goal in their first 5 halves of the season.
That's pretty impressive. Well, we have a minute here. I didn't cover the officials. AR1 for this match is Rob Collmuir. AR2 is Andy Ball. And center referee is John Ronstadt. And for the first time in I don't know how many couple years, I didn't have a name that was 38 characters long.
You handled that flawlessly, Sig. All right, here we go. Start of the second half. Maple Grove down a goal. Again, with some good scoring chances in the first half, and just try to be aggressive that they had for a long stretch when they were taking the play to Champlin Park.
Yeah, they were moving the ball well. They were shooting it up the routes and getting some penetration on the sidelines. But neither team had been really that good at mastering the defense, except for that one breakaway with the pass.
Whistle and a foul on Maple Grove. Champlin Park will get the free kick. Long free kick by McKean. Knocked down in front by Scott. On the right side. And coming in is Schellenberg. And he'll drop far out in front of her before she could make any kind of a crossing pass. And we get a goal kick for Maple Grove. On boot to midfield. Skipped past Lewis. Champlin Park has it, then picked off by Maple Grove by Gostansky. Maple Grove able to stay on side, and Champlin Park able to defend that well and get it out of play. Again, that was Reichel had a nice defensive play in the first half to prevent a scoring chance. Or no, excuse me, that was Schellenberg being shot away, and Martin the save, and then scrambles back and gets on it. Sarah Martin making one save, got to knock her back a little bit, and then gets back into position. Oh, that great play, and Martin got it. It's off the crossbar. And Martin getting back, dives on the ball right in front of Retro.
That's what a good keeper does. That loose ball's out there, you just dive on it and cradle it so it doesn't get away from you.
So another near miss for Maple Grove at the crossbar twice now. Crossing pass here. Pass intended for Mel off the foot of Scott. Further out, waits for the ball, and here comes Lewis. Lewis and Reichel. Reichel turning.
Two number 10s battling for the ball.
Ball sent deep. And driven out of play. Retram nearly getting free again there. Maple Grove will get the throw in. Up in the air on the clear. Battled for there. Touch pass by Schellenberg to the sideline and out. Throw in will come for Raymond. Schellenberg again will play it to the middle of the field. Kean getting it up to Scott. Drops back and then pushed ahead by Brew left side to near midfield onto the foot of Blahoviak. Working to the right, short pass there by Reichel. Schellenberg back to Reichel. Reichel will chip it ahead. Header there by Maple Grove by Toms. Comes back to the Rebels. And a jump by Raymond, shielding Mel off the ball. We get a whistle. And slowly get up. Raymond has to get a foul on Maple Grove. A push there. The second push, and that's what got the foul call on Mel.
Just like any other sport, it's the one that the second one is the one that gets called.
midfield. Winning that one-on-one battle was Lloyd. Given back across midfield, deflected by Sorbo. Race for the ball here, and Champlin Park able to recover. And broken up by Gostansky. Whistle, and we're going to follow Maple Grove. Martin driving it deep again across midfield. Ahead by Reichel. Driven by Quall across midfield for Maple Grove. Here come the Crimson. Pass pick off by Volstead on the pass intended for Lewis. Back to Martin across and out to midfield. Under the foot of Collins. Got the only goal here tonight.
Tried to push the ball up front, but it went over to the side, and I think it's going to be, yep, it's going to be a throw-in for Maple Grove.
Substitution for the Crimson, number 2, Abby Oakland.
Oakland, number 2, in for Maple Grove. Throw in by Raymond. Lloyd back to Raymond, out to midfield. Here come the Crimson. Pushed ahead for Sorbo and cleared away.
That was
Brew driving it out.
That was the opportune time for a defender to put that ball over the touchline. It was one-on-one and it wasn't looking good.
They're debating on who to throw in. It's apparently Champlin Park. Put it in play. And sent to the Maple Grove bench. Throw in for the Crimson.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to do a turnover that easy for the other side.
Raymond. Play next year in Minnesota. Got the throw in there. So roll out. Goal kick for Champlin Park. Nope. Corner kick for Maple Grove. It'll be their second of the match. So an opportunity here for Maple Grove. Tom's on the corner. Drives it. The header goes past the Champlin Park net and out of play. Goal kick now for the Robins.
Well, they had two corners and both of them were just a little bit too high and a little bit too far.
Stay at 1-0 with 32 minutes to play in the second half. Maple Grove. Good play defensively by Volstead to break up that pass attempt by Sorbo. Out of play. Throw in for the Crimson from the far side. They get it right back into play. Crossing attempt here. It's a shot away, and Martin scoops up the shot off the foot of Oakland.
On goal, but not much mustard behind it. A nice high kick. Champlin Park trying to make something happen up the near sideline. Good move, but
Kylie, that thing's there. What? That thing's there. Yeah, well, I was going that way. There was nothing there.
couldn't see the flag. I'm assuming it's going to be a Champlin Park throw-in. It is.
Comes Scott on the throw-in. Yep, she's going to hand it off, and so it'll be Reichel. Trying to get in for Mel. Broken up by Raymond. Do it again. with it. Turn inside. That deflects off the foot of Lloyd and out. Deflected and off Champlin Park this time. Throw in for Maple Grove. Raymond throwing it in. Trying to get to it now. Taken by Maple Grove. Opportunity for Oakland. Here she comes now, left side, and played nicely by Carissa Brew to the sideline and out.
Good stop from number 18, Carissa Brew.
I don't know if they're going to call that just over the touchline or a foul. Thought that was going to be a foul.
Juna King in along with Lola Hetland for Maple Grove. Raymond will take the throw in. For Quall. Drives it to the middle. Knocked down there by Brew. Better by Q of Maple Grove. It's back to Q again. On the outside to Hetland. Driving it back. Kick away in front. Ball skipping wide of the net. Ball is loose. Another deflection by Champlin Park to the sideline, and it'll go out. As we mentioned in the first half when we were talking about Jordan Bolstead, the only starter back on the defensive end. But I think these other defenders who weren't starters last year have accounted
They're doing
themselves very well tonight.
Right, they're doing a great job. They're getting in there to make, they're blocking, they're attacking, like they're veteran players.
Okay, coming from the Rebels. Substitution for the Rebels, number 2, Easley.
Frankel both made really good plays, especially so far.
Number 26, Tori Alexander.
Tori Alexander, number 26, into the match for the first time tonight for Champlin Park. Looking out to midfield. Off the goal kick, here's a takeaway here for Maple Grove. Or for Champlin Park, rather. This is Kala. At the goal earlier, save made by Hannah on the shot by Paige Kala. I got it developed in a hurry, Sig, right at the midfield area.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere with that takeaway and then again split the defenders.
But we stay at 1-0, 27 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the second half. Off the Rebels, throw in for the Crimson. Raymond, get down the sideline. Retrum, Stella Retrum, good goal scorer so far here for Maple Grove this season, trying to get free with a shot. Ball still loose, got a foot on it, but sent it wide of the net. And it's a goal kick for Champlin Park. Retrum who's going to play hockey in college at Penn State University. Really an outstanding hockey player, now a senior. And a hat trick Monday against Osseo. Martin in midfield. Header there by Quall. And played out by Brew of Champlin Park. We'll get a throw in here for Maple Grove. Q getting in play. Toward the net, a little bit too high for Oakland to get a header.
She was standing there waiting for it, just was not coming down the right direction.
Rebels clear it, but again, possession to Maple Grove. Here comes Manny Raymond on the throw-in. Battle for the ball that's off of Maple Grove. It was off of Sorbel. Goal kick for Martin.
Into the game for the Rebels, number 13, Mackenzie Lee.
Mackenzie Lee along with Malia Anderson in. Midfield, and the pass a little bit behind Mara easily. That gives Maple Grove, if they throw in, they'll substitute in Avery Toms.
In for the Crimson, number 11, Avery Toms.
Replacing Retron. Raymond's throwing a little too high, but knocked down by Oakland. Chipped ahead by Raymond. Loose ball in the midfield area. Battle for the Crimson player goes down, and Kala has it for the Rebels. Trying to get it ahead for either Alexander or Easley. Raymond got to it first, knocks it out for Maple Grove. Alexander will put it in play for Champlin Park. Kala back to Alexander, and couldn't get it. Foot turned toward the net, so her shot sails well wide and out, and a goal kick for Maple Grove. Just over 23 minutes to play here in the second half. Still 1-0, and that late first half goal by Paige Kala of Champlin Park. The Rebels look for their third win of the season. Hetland for the Crimson. There by Mackenzie Lee. Ball crossed out in front. A little high and then cleared away by McKeon. Back to midfield. Head to the sideline. The foot of Q. And then work it all the way to Toms. Feeds Raymond on her left. Now is Quall with it. And the pass to Sorbel.
Ooh, miscue turns the ball over.
Back to the Rebels deep in their own end.
Substitution throws, number 3, Sophie Blanchett.
Sophie Blanchett and Lila Bombardier in for Champlin Park. Net Martin the save. Out to midfield to Alexander. Alexander turning. Get the pass ahead for Bombardier. And back it came to Reichel, who drives it deep into the Maple Grove end. Easily after it. Beats it to the ball by Wetland, but it was a good play by Easley. She forced Wetland to make a play on the ball. Her only play there was to be able to push it out of bounds, but it gives Champlin Park a deep throw in here. There's Reichel to take it. To Easley. Deflects back to Easley, trying to cross it in front, does, but cleared away by Maple Grove. Sent up the middle of the field by Gostansky. Rebels get it back. Kala with it. Kala moves to her right, got some space, shot away. Oh, and just missing.
Oh, wow. What a setup.
Deflection, and it stays 1-0.
Look at this move right here. Then a nice cross. Almost timed it perfectly.
Gerlach unable to put it away, and so it stays 1-0.
16, Kyla Heading. 15, Riley Payne. Number
Excuse me, this was Sophia Lane. Missed on the cross, but that was a terrific pass set up by Kala. Halfway through the second half. Toward the front of the Champlin Park net. Turning, firing a shot, and Martin comes up and makes the save on Kendall Quall.
Nice shot, nice save. The Maple Grove needs to do more of those. They're just not attacking as hard as they were earlier.
Champlin Park throw-in. Fight by Kylie Scott to get possession of the ball, but Raymond's back for Maple Grove. Able to shield the Rebels player off the ball and gives her team a goal kick. Midfield collision there between Oakland. Then we whistle here and go against Maple Grove.
Yeah, I think we got a dangerous kick on that one. Referee coming over to the Maple Grove bench, issuing a warning. I think things were getting just a little bit on the rough side out there. I mean, that's to be expected. You got two good teams going at each other. All the players are aggressive. And then sometimes they get a little bit too aggressive.
Lewis will come in here for Maple Grove.
That's good. I like to watch Lewis. She's got some great speed and good vision.
Replaces Hetland for the Crimson. Maple Grove takes control of the ball. Briefly though, and Champlin Park able to get it back. Deer getting it to midfield, and then cleared back down by the Crimson. Trying to knock it down was Quall. Played by Lee ahead for Champlin Park toward midfield. And onto the foot there of Ketting. Rowe breaks it up, sends it to midfield. Down the Crimson. Kostanski. Inside and deep, there's Quall, and it's going to be off.
Goal kick towards the Rebels.
It's just off of Quall. No question by Champlin Park.
And Wolstead comes back in the game, or she's had a game.
Replaces Malia Anderson. Defensively, Martin with the goal kick. Champlin Park trying to get something going. A great break up there by Toms in the right position.
Boy, that's taking one for the team.
Toms will slide the pass back to Raymond. Onto the foot of Kelsey Wentland to midfield, where it's intercepted by Blanchette. Short pass to Bombardier. Back for Reichel. Takes it down the right side, but nobody there for the Rebels, and it's taken by Raymond. High in the air in the midfield. Blanchette battling with Kostanski for it. Rebels with possession again. Trying to get the run up the right side to Ketting. Raymond was there. Plays it out. Throw in
Substitutions in
for
for
Champlin Park.
Number 4, Olivia Mell. Number 2, Amara Easley. And number 21, Mia Schellenberg.
Retram and Nord back in for Maple Grove. For Champlin Park, Easley back in along with Mel and Schellenberg. Race to the ball and getting there a step ahead of Olivia Mell was Bella Hanna. Only takes one sig, but time to wind down here on Maple Grove inside of 14.5 minutes to play in the second half. Still 1-0.
Well, they haven't really solved the Champlin Park defense yet.
Throw in coming for Q. Well played there by Sorbel, able to keep Kala away from the ball. Get a pass ahead. Broken up by Brew in the back end for Champlin Park. Trying to feed it up for Blanchette. Oh, that one slips past. The defender, chance for Maple Grove. Shot away, and Martin a save.
Excellent save from the keeper, Sarah Martin.
Scoring chance for Maple Grove for Sorbel, and Martin another big save. You feel like that's going to be kind of play that Maple Grove's going to have, where
Yes.
in that case it was Mackenzie Lee who slipped down that gave Sorbel the scoring chance.
Yeah, going down the middle is not going to work for him.
There's Quall with it. Get some space for herself. And this will be, oh, it is from track down. Maple
Wow.
Grove able to keep it in play. Cross back to the middle. Nobody there though for Maple Grove. One-on-one battle there, Toms and Mel. Champlin Park with possession. And Shep though, as it's taken away by Sorbel.
Get up. Not ready.
Champlin Park retakes possession. Lee will drive it across midfield. Long one trying to get it ahead for Mel. Stay inside. Mel and able to play it was Tom. Tom's a really good defender.
Number 12, Sam
Didn't let
Valiant.
Mel get an advantage on her there. McKeon back in for Champlin Park along with Blahoviak. Lloyd returning for Maple Grove. So a step around move there by Lee to get pass away. Cleared by Sorbel. Long one in on net. Martin just got there. Only waited too long, but you know how much time she had and able to get it before Haley Norton could get a kick on it. Martin across midfield. Kala to Easley. It'll be a Mel down the right side in the free for Champlin Park. Raymond trying to cut her off. Raymond gets to the ball, but it goes off of her. No, left off of Mel apparently. And it will be a goal kick. I thought we were going to have a corner kick there for Champlin Park, but instead off of the Rebels forward and goal kick for Crimson. Kelsey Wendland back in for Maple Grove. I know these girls played soccer all summer, but this is going to be a hot night, early season for the high school season.
Yep.
You're on turf, which makes it a little hotter, and it's a draining game, right?
Yes, it is.
The girl looking for that equalizer with possession.
Wow. Way out there.
Just a little high off the foot of Lloyd, another play. Sophomore defender trying to put one over the head of Martin. She accomplished that, but didn't get under the crossbar, and so it's out of play. Martin will drive a deep one. Mel gets free. Race for the ball. Hannah there first. I didn't think much. Martin got it out across midfield. Mel ran it down.
Yep.
Hannah gets to the ball. Paulo there with the header. To Mel. Free herself up. A couple of Crimson defenders, though, and able to shield her from the ball. It's off Maple Grove last, and a throw in for Easley and the Rebels.
Substitutions in for the Rebels, number 8, Soph Lehman, and number 9, Kylie Scott.
Sophia Lehman and Kylie Scott back in for Champlin Park. Michael on the throw in. Scott with it, gets herself a little free, putting it to the middle of the field. Shot away, that gets blocked. Defended well by Hallie Q. Maple Grove in turn gets it back out to midfield. But picked off there by Brew of Champlin Park. There's Nord for Maple Grove. Number 20 going down was McKeon for Champlin Park. Slow to get up. Rebels gain possession again. It comes to Mel. And she has it taken away by Raymond, and Mel got it back. And possession for Maple Grove. Rebels fans didn't think that was the right call. The play here. Come back to midfield and throw in for the Crimson. Raymond, and then that one goes off of Nord, and a throw in for Mel for Champlin Park. Trying to get it to Kala. And Kala trying to get the pass from Scott, but couldn't get to the ball. Hannah came out to play it for Maple Grove. Just 7:15 to play here in the second half. Still 1-0 Champlin Park. Boys soccer, Rebels and Crimson coming away. 20 minutes following this one tonight on CCX. Football season opener coming up Thursday night. Great rivalry as Osseo plays at Maple Grove. And we've got Friday night football as well. Brooklyn Center plays its home opener and season opener 6 p.m. against Minneapolis Edison. Both those games live on CCX, online at ccxmedia.org. Maple Grove looking for the equalizer. Redrum getting free, a shot away, and Martin dives out to make the save. The hardest shot of the night by Maple Grove by Stella Redrum and Sarah Martin. Great fake, and Martin dives out for it.
Had a good beat on it and dove out there to get it out of the way. Here's a corner coming in.
Martin goes up in the air for it. It was a collision there. It's off her hands. I think we'll have another corner. Will be on the other side now for Champlin, for Maple Grove here.
The last two corners have been down a little bit, so that's an improvement. You get the ball into the danger area.
Lloyd will set up ball far corner. Puts it in front, a lot of traffic there. Header in the air.
Backwards kick. Oh my goodness.
And the header goes just wide of Martin and the Champlin Park net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Rebels.
Watch this play. This is great. Ball's bouncing around. Headed up. Here's the backwards kick. Header just about got that one in there. Nice setup play.
Crimson, however, unable to convert, and it stays 1-0.
Yeah, they've been storming in this. They got 8 shots, 5 on goal in the second half alone, and have not gotten the reward yet.
Ball had that scoring chance a moment ago, drove that ball across midfield. Champlin Park intercepts. Pass comes ahead to Scott. Scott will push it to her right. Taken back by Maple Grove there by Nord. Midfield comes to Reichel of Champlin Park. She'll turn and fire it, but right onto the foot of Jonah Kang. Sends it deep over the head of Lee. She'll be chased by Lloyd there. That play, it was off of Lee, so well played by Lloyd, being aggressive there, forces it off the defender. Maple Grove gets the throw in deep in Champlin Park territory here. The short throw in. And it's set it up from the outside, driving the ball to the middle. It's loose out in front. Champlin Park unable to clear. Shot away and a goal. And Maple Grove has tied it. Franny Gostansky with the goal, and it's 1-1.
Number 14, Franny Gostansky.
A terrific chance. And Champlin Park just unable to clear it there. And finally the senior able to put it away.
The defender had it and then put it right on her right foot and then set it up and just put it right past the keeper. That's a good perseverance, heads up play. That's her second goal tonight.
Gostansky with her first goal of the season has tied it 1-1. Goal kick for Maple Grove. At the midfield, the whistle. A free kick for Maple Grove. Didn't see the signal there, but the Crimson maintained possession. There's Gostansky had the goal a moment ago. Got Maple Grove tied tonight. Now they're going to try to win it here late. Deflected in the air. Another shot attempt. Stopped and cleared by Maple Grove, but or by Champlin Park. Pass to the middle of the field by Headland and finally cleared away by the Rebels. To the left. Maple Park scrambling a little bit here, but now they do have possession out of midfield.
A 3-on-3 with the defenders coming back, and it's forward, or backwards rather. Maple Grove with it again.
Under 3 minutes to play. Deflected and out of play. Champlin Park, play it to the middle and then onto the foot of Toms for Maple Grove. Cleared back away by Champlin Park to the sideline and out. Throw in for Maple Grove. A substitution here. Lewis back in.
Under 2 minutes, this is when Maple Grove needs to make an attack. Control the ball in the defensive area of the Rebels.
Almost came free deep there, but Volstead able to play it away. Play deep by Champlin Park. Maple Grove getting it back up to midfield. Sorbel. Take the return pass. Sorbel gets to the move and then passing it to her right to Hetland. Down deep, she'll cross it in front of the Champlin Park net. Ball is loose. Rebels can't clear, shot away. Oh, and it's off the goal post.
Oh my.
Champlin Park clearing and still not out.
Uh-oh.
Going down, no call
No
there.
call.
And finally a save made by Martin. Lewis having an opportunity. Boy, Maple Grove buzzing the net here in the final minute of regulation.
It was a good takeaway and a shot. Just hit the upright. Wow.
So on the foul, we're down to 20 seconds to play. Maple Grove will have to hurry. Here's Quall will drive it toward the net, but goes wide. And that should do it.
Yep, unless we have a big miscue here and somebody gets an incredible interception, it's going to go to OT.
And we will go to overtime. 1-1 the score. The late goal from the senior, Franny Gastansky, has put her team into overtime. Let's take a break on CCX. More girls soccer coming up your way next from Champlin Park High School.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Maple Grove 1, Champlin Park 1 as we go to overtime. High school girls soccer tonight on CCX. Just the start of our fall sports season. We had volleyball last night, our first soccer matches tonight. We got the boys match still to come and other games coming up on CCX. Our football season opener coming up tomorrow night, Thursday night, Osseo and Maple Grove at 7 o'clock from Maple Grove High School. And then on Friday, Brooklyn Center will host Minneapolis Edison at 6 p.m. And then next Tuesday, with Tutino Grace playing Cooper Armstrong in girls soccer. It's a co-op program for the girls this year, and the boys game to follow that night at 7. So more Northwest Suburban action here 5 days on CCX. Hope you've enjoyed this one. It has been an entertaining first match of the season for us, Sig.
Yeah, for the first game out, we got a very competitive match here. Looking at the game summary here. Well, what a nice pass that was. Just about gets it and puts it in.
Paige Conlon with that goal late in the first half. Sophia Blanchette got the assist. And then Franny Gastansky, great shot into the upper corner over the outstretched hands of Sarah Martin, who had made a number of big saves up to that point, but had no shot on that. That was a terrific shot and goal by Gastansky to get to the equalizer late in the second half with 3:54 to go in the second half. We've seen the coaches, Keith Pavelka there for Champlin Park, the co-coaches for Maple Grove this year, Kaylin Nimmer and John Viarden. Kaylin was the head coach at Champlin Park here a few years ago before Keith Pavelka took over, but now back co-coaching this year with John at Maple Grove, interim coaches for the Crimson. High expectations, I think, for both of these teams that they can go far this year, but they're in the same section, unfortunately, along with Centennial, who was second in the state last year. Those three teams figure to be the top teams in Section 5 AA this year, as well as probably three of the top 4 or 5 teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference again as well. So this is a big one.
Yeah, all these conference games are big. Like you were alluding to, there's a lot of competition, a lot of good teams. And we've seen Centennial build up their program over the last 3 years, and they've become almost a powerhouse. So you have to win these conference games, especially on your home turf. So Champlin Park now going left to right. People go defending on the right.
So boy, 2 5-minute overtime sessions, but it's not sudden death as it is in the postseason. You can score as many goals as possible in the 10 minutes, and no shootouts in the regular season, so this potentially could end the 1-1 tie as well. Maple Grove with some momentum, though, certainly going into the overtime session here, the first overtime, first 5 minutes. Played out to midfield by Reichel. Taken there by Maple Grove, by Wendland. Off of Hetland and out. And then it's a throw in for Champlin Park for a lead. Champlin Park gives up possession though. Maple Grove with a chance, and running out is Martin. Stays ahead of the Maple Grove player and put it away here. The goal kick. Champlin Park really not with any scoring chances to speak of, Sig, in the second half.
No.
Goal late in the first half, and had a couple of really good chances that didn't go in the first half before the goal, but not much after halftime. It's been pretty buttoned down by Maple Grove defensively and throughout the field, really.
Yep. They're possessing well, they're passing well, and they're doing just that, intercepting the passes and sending them up. Lewis with the ball, tracks it down near the end line.
Shot, deflects. Ball in the air, it's loose in front of Shadow and kicked high. Ball out of net. Toms, and ear-mailed it high and out of play.
Yeah, that ball was kind of bouncing still, hadn't quite reached the ground. So it's really tough to get a good handle on striking that.
At the midfield. Like Ping, number 15 on the far side. Off the Crimson player, Ping now, and they say it's off of Ping, and it's a throw in instead for Maple Grove. It'll be taken by Quall. It's Kostansky at the goal. Late in regulation, gets the return pass. Broken up by Champlin Park. Played toward midfield, chipped back ahead. Header by Blahoviak. Out of play, off of Champlin Park. We'll get a throw in for Q. See the Crimson players warming up, the boys players I should say, before their match coming up against Champlin Park. Following this one here on CCX. There are 2 minutes to play in the first overtime session. On the backhand, Wendland playing it out to midfield. Champlin Park will drive it down. Put in play nicely by Kang. So Rebels players.
Hey, 15, back 5 yards, back 5 yards. 1, 2, now you're good.
Header there by Mill of Champlin Park, knocks it down, able to get the ball briefly to Blahoviak. Scott wins that ball against Wendland. Scott trying to look for some room to cross it, but there's a nice job there playing it off of the Maple Grove defender. Wendland gives her team a corner kick. So it'll be Paige Cowell that set it up on the corner. Got a minute to play in the first overtime. Now in front, it skips past on the Rebels players. They're going to get a foul on Champlin Park anyway, and we'll get a free kick coming from Maple Grove. Under 30 seconds to go in the overtime, first overtime. High in the air by Ping. Get it from Mel.
That's good, that's good.
Nice job to keep it in play there by Oakland. Mel gets it back though. In a pass, Tom's whistle, and that is the end of the first overtime. Teams will switch ends here. play another 5.
Yep, so as soon as the keepers are in the position, they'll start. Look at Julia Lewis, forward for the Crimson. And there goes the keeper.
Hannah and Martin switch ends, team switch sides. We've got set to go. And here we go, overtime number 2, Paige Kala.
Oh, she's so good at breaking through.
Gonna get it to Easley on the left side. Played out by Maple Grove. Get a little push whistled against Easley in a foul, and instead it'll be a free kick for Maple Grove. Midfield, header there by McKeon. Good interception by Volstead. Got it to McKeon. Midfield. Turning with it is Scott. She'll send it down deep. Ball will be there first, though, for Maple Grove. To midfield, knocked down. Scott with it again for Champlin Park. Drops it back onto her right side to Blanchette. All the way deep down in the corner there. Rebels keep possession. Lehman playing it for Blanchette. Turn in the middle by Kala. Denied off the ball. Shot away here, and Hannah able to make the save on the shot from McKeon.
Now McKeon just couldn't get a foot on it for any kind of thrust.
3:20 to go here in the match. 1-1 in overtime. No scoring here yet in the OT. Played by Brew to her right. Now it's Blanchette with him. Taken away by Maple Grove. Brew ahead of Retram. Gets the ball first. Midfield, header there by Quall for Maple Grove.
You can see the shadows on the field, so the players are looking back towards us. They're looking right into that sunset.
Hetland played off the ball by Reichel. There will be a throw-in for Maple Grove. Lewis back in, along with Lloyd and Nord. Be Riley Lloyd. Sophomore defender gets it in quickly. Lewis trying to get shot away, and easily able to keep her off the ball. Plays it out to the middle of the field. Chipped high, back toward the Rebels' net. Right down there by Oakland. Shadowed by Mackenzie Lee. Shot in front, Martin there to make the stop. 1:40 to go.
Good read by the keeper, watching where that ball was rising and able to just gather that one in easily.
Cross midfield, kicked high in the air by Wentland to the sideline and out. Rebels throw in. 15 to go. Whistle, foul, and free kick here for Champlin Park. With a minute to go now in the match. come all the way up to take this one.
Not a bad idea. Get an extra player up there. Under 50 seconds to go. Gets the ball deep.
And Maple Grove able to head it right back out to near midfield. He's got a retreat back into goal. Lead for Champlin Park. It's intercepted by Maple Grove. Perhaps one last chance for the Crimson with 30 seconds to go in the match. Nice little takeaway by Brew, though, for Champlin Park. Gets it up to midfield. Scott with it. Works her way around Retram. To the right side. So roll out.
9, 8,
Possession for Maple
7,
Grove, and that is going to
6,
be it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And 90 minutes of soccer. Each team with a goal, and still it ends in a 1-1 draw.
Well, a good match. I mean, give credit to Maple Grove. They did not fall over and let the game get away from them. They were persistent, tied it up, and then both teams held off each other in the overtime to declare a non-victory.
Costanzi with the goal for Maple Grove. Kala for Champlin Park. And again, it ends in a 1-1 tie. Maple Grove now 1-1-1 on the season. Champlin Park 2-0-1 on the year. That'll do it. Again, a reminder, boys soccer coming up here shortly between these same two schools, the Crimson and the Rebels, tonight on CCX. For Signal Agri and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for watching girls soccer tonight. Final score again from Champlin Park High School. Maple Grove 1, Champlin Park 1.